If you've ever tried to quit scrolling Instagram, you probably told yourself it wasn't that bad. You know, it's just checking in on friends. It's just 2 minutes here and there. Did you actually look at what you're doing on there? Most of it isn't friends. Most of them other personalities. It's the browse page. It's reels you didn't ask for. It's accounts you don't even recall ever following. So one day I decided to actually track it. Every scroll, every open, every minute, for 30 days straight. And what I found is that most of the suggestions out there for quitting Instagram doesn't really work. It's either get rid of the app forever or just leverage willpower, and both of those last about 2 hours before you're back on it again. That's what led me to realize the problem isn't Instagram itself. It's one specific thing. Because Instagram isn't all bad. Direct messaging a friend, seeing a close family member's trip, promoting something you created. That's perfect. That's actually what the app is for. The problem is everything else. The browse page, reels, the endless suggested content that has nothing to do with anyone you ever known. After my 30 days, the numbers were shocking. I was opening the app over 50 times a day, and almost none of that time was spent talking to people. It was spent watching strangers doing strange things. I remember reading a stat that said the average person will spend over 5 years of their life on social media, and I looked at that number and thought, there's no way that's time I want to be that person. So instead of quitting Instagram completely, here's what actually worked to fix it. Step 1 is the most important step, and it's simply this. Start observing that your browse page and reels feed are almost entirely useless to you. I used to tell myself that watching reels was harmless, just funny clips, just quick entertainment. But when I actually paid attention, I realized none of it was adding anything to my life. I'd watch 20 reels in a row and come out the other side exactly the same person, having learned nothing, felt nothing, gained nothing, just an hour of uselessness. Once you actually sit with that, open the browse page, don't click anything, and just look at what it's feeding you, you understand it was never going to change anything for you. It's just filler. That single realization does more than any app blocker ever could. You're not battling the urge anymore because you've stopped seeing the content as valuable in the first place. Step 2 is your backup plan for when step 1 isn't enough on its own. I never liked full app blockers because they're so restrictive that you just end up disabling them within a day. Instead, on your phone, there's a free tool built right into Instagram. Go into your settings and turn on daily time limit and quiet mode. It won't stop you from opening the app, but it'll interrupt you with a hard reminder once you hit your limit. That feature is built to warn you that it is enough for today. For something stronger, there's an app called 1 Sec. Every time you open Instagram, it forces you to pause for a few seconds before you can go in, and it'll straight up ask you why you're opening the app. Half the time, just answering that question is enough to make you close it instead and get on to something more productive. And if you specifically have a Reels problem, you can go into Instagram settings and there's an option to reduce Reels recommendations. It won't get rid of them completely, but it noticeably kills the algorithm's ability to keep you hooked. I'll admit, Reels has gotten scarily good at knowing what I like. So if you're also quietly enjoying content you know is a waste of time, these settings will catch that habit before it turns into an hour. Step 3. Now replace the habit. You're going to have a surprising amount of free time once this actually works. Don't fill it with a different app. Use it to read, work out, go outside, actually text the people you were just watching stories of, or even start creating something yourself instead of just consuming. If you have liked my video, please like and subscribe to this channel. Also, comment down below, what do you think? Would this work, or is it just a theory?